Oh hey everyone, and welcome to my latest model review video to come to my channel. So we are going to be reviewing this Mazda 787B 1991 Le Mans winning race car made by Sparks in the 1:43 scale diecast model car. Now the way this video is going to work is as follows. We're going to take a quick look around the box, then we're going to talk about packaging, pricing and availability. We're then going to move on to removing the model out of its box, and I'm going to give my first thoughts and impressions. Then we're going to move into the iCam, where we're going to take a closer look at all the details and features of this model, before wrapping things up with the final thoughts, overall score, and we're going to add it to the overall score leaderboard. Okay, so let's start with the box, and to be quite honest, there's not a lot to see, as this is how the model came to me. So now let's move on to packaging, pricing and availability. Alright, so what about packaging then? Well, this is how the model came to me. Now I brought this model from my local model shop, which I would encourage anyone to buy their models from the local model shop first, as we need to keep our local model shops running. I'll put the link to my local model shop here in Enniskillen in the description below if anyone wants to check them out. But if I was to order this online, I'd be making absolute sure that the seller takes great care when they're sending this, because this plastic area here can easily break, and with the fine detail that you're going to see soon in this video of this model car, it definitely will break. Now in terms of pricing, this model cost me £11. Now for a Sparks model, especially on this sort of scale, for £11 that is exceptional value, so definitely high praise from me. Now in terms of availability, like I said, brought this from my local model shop. However, I did check before making this video whether there's any more on Amazon and on eBay, and I can happily tell you that there are plenty. So there are plenty to go around, but I would snap them up if you want to get it, because it won't hang around for sure. Alright, so now we're going to remove the box from the model car. So let's do that right now. It's very simple. All I have to do is lift it up, and there we have it. The box, the car now is unboxed. Alright, so as you can now see, we have the model out of its box, and we can take our first initial look. I can say already that this model, it looks incredible, and I can't wait. We're just going to go straight into the iCam because this looks insane. So let's do that right now. Alright, so as you can see, we are now in the iCam, and we're going to take a extra closer look at all the details and features. And I'm going to say right now, this model looks incredible. So right now we're going to focus on the front, and you can see that the grille there is displayed, and we've got the marker lights and of course the main beam lights as well. We can also see that it has these wing mirrors popping up, and of course it has a windscreen wiper, so that is remarkable for sure. So moving swiftly on to the left side, and first of all let me just point out this incredible, very iconic livery, this renowned orange and green livery. Very famous for sure, and definitely up there with the Golf livery and the Rothmans livery as well. Also, I'm going to focus in now on these wheels. So we got the aero wheels right here at the front, and then at the back here we've got these sort of gold anodized kind of rear wheel rims right there as well. Now we've also got some aerials up the top here, so this model definitely will get a high score. And there is an interior in there, but I'm not sure if you can probably see any of it because it is quite enclosed. These cars were incredible for enclosing the driver into there. So now we turn our attentions to the back of this 787B race car, and one of the things to notice of course is that rather large aero wing. Now these cars were built to be as slippery as possible to gain the maximum amount of speed down the Mulsanne straight on the Circuit de la Sarthe. But if we look down here, we can see a couple of tail lights as well, which looks phenomenal of course, and we can see a bit of the diffuser detail as well. Now we are on the right side, and one of the key features on this side of course is the tail exhaust, which is just before the rear wheels there. And we can see also a few of the pods as well, as I focus in on some of them there. There we go. And if I can there, we got the driver's sort of cabin there again as well. So now we're going to move back into the main cam, where I'm going to give my final thoughts and give this model car an overall score. So let's do that right now. Alright, so now we are back into the main cam, and I'm going to give my final thoughts on this Mazda 787B 1/43 scale model car from Sparks. Well, quite frankly, I think this is probably the best model that I've reviewed at this moment in time on the channel. In terms of details and features, it has pretty much everything, and it's quite incredible for a car of this scale. I mean, they are small, but as we can see right here with the Mazda 787B, it is packed with a lot of detail, so very well done. And not surprisingly really, because from what I've understand is Sparks, in terms of their model making, they do very exquisite models in 1/18 and in 1/43 scale, so very well done there. Do I recommend you getting one of these? Well, if you are a fan of the Le Mans races and a fan of the Group C era of the Le Mans, then it's an absolute yes from me. Even if you're not a big fan of the Le Mans series, you definitely need to pick one of these up for your racing collection. So now we're going to move on to scoring this gorgeous model car. So let's do that now. So now it's time to give this Mazda 787B from Sparks an overall score. Now we score it on packaging and pricing, details and features. So in terms of packaging, I need to give this a 3 out of 5. I think the packaging could be better if it was protected in a more better box. In terms of pricing, well, for £11 for a Sparks model like this, I absolutely need to give it 5 out of 5 for sure. Now in terms of details and features, possibly the biggest one up to yet being on the channel, definitely need to give it a 5 out of 5. So then that gives this Mazda 787B from Sparks a total score of 13. And now it's time to add that to the 1/43 top 10 leaderboards. So as you can see right here, we have the top 10 1/43 scale model car leaderboard, and I have already put Mazda 787B at number 1 with a total score of 13. Alright, so now it's time to wrap up this model review video of this Mazda 787B. So let me know in the comment section below what you think of this particular model car from Sparks. Let me know if you have one in your own collection. Let me know as well if you think I should get hold of the 1/18 scale model of this model car and put these two together. Might be an interesting video. Let me know if you want to see that. Also let me know if you may be adding one of these to your collection at some point. Now the next model review video will be coming in the next 2 weeks, so make sure you are subscribed to the channel, and of course tick that notification bell to all, so you'll be notified when the next model review video comes to the channel. Also, it would be gratefully helpful if you would give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you. So thank you very much for watching, and until the next model review video coming up in 2 weeks time, I'd like to say stay safe, take care, and happy modeling. Now if you want something else to watch from my channel, then I did this model review video of this Dom's Chevy Impala from the Fast and Furious franchise 4 weeks ago. And you can watch that video right now by hitting that box on screen now. But don't just take my word for it. There's Dom with a message for you.
Let's go for a little ride.
Also, if you are interested in model buses, then you might want to check out this video I did of this model bus 2 weeks ago. You can watch that video right now by also hitting the box on screen now.